Hello. Hi, my name is Alison Michaela. I'm the Authentic Medium, and I'm really looking forward to this hour of mediumship and messages for you all. So we will just allow people to join, and you can see that my email and my webpage are there underneath. I'm also on Facebook, and I'm very newly on TikTok as well. So appreciate all follows and all the support that you guys give me. And let's see who we've got. So hello, Kissa. Hi. Thank you for joining. Lovely to have you here. And I can see you were here ready before me, had a lovely little computer upload while we were waiting to start. So we'll just let everyone else join. Otherwise, I'll get into the messages and the chat will be full of people saying hello. So it's been a really busy week. I've been fortunate enough this week to be at the Alexandra Palace show, reading there, which was just a beautiful space to read in. Really lovely, really historical, so many people. So that was an amazing opportunity to be there and to be so busy all weekend. And it's lovely to be back. Hi, Jodie. Lovely for you to join us. We'll just allow people to join. Hi, Mel. Hopefully I can see everybody joining in the chat and I'll say hello. Got good energy today. I've already done a few reads, so already feeling that energy spirit. Bernadette, hello. Thank you for joining. Hi, Alison. Yeah, happy Tuesday. We love Tuesdays. I like Tuesdays. They're one of my favorite days. So we'll just wait for people to join. Remember, you can email me. You can visit my website. I'm on Facebook and just learning the grips of TikTok as well. So all new, but it's all really good. Hi, Mel. And we'll just let a few more people join before I start. And just a sense warning, you know, one thing learning how to do all of this online stuff has taught me is it's amazing how many scammers there are out there. People sending me messages, offering me life or love reads and things like that. So just remember, there are some fabulous readers on here through this website, through this group rather, and none of us will ever spam your email box wanting to know if you'd like us to read for you. We love people getting in touch, of course we do, and we're always welcome to offer additional reads outside of show, but we will never offer or approach you. So if you ever get one of those, I think you've got this going on, would you like a read? No, it's a scam, and just block them. Okay, but lots of you are much more au fait with this online world than I am. Veronica, absolutely, we love Veronica. Okay, Facebook does nothing about the scammers. It's been going on so long. I know, it's sad, isn't it? And I hate to say it, but my new entry into the world of TikTok is even worse. It's quite shocking, but we're here to show everybody that there is another side. There's a lovely side, a side of service, a side where spirit is looked after, presented, connected with their loved ones, and that you can get genuine reads. And as you all know, Veronica will only ever work with people who are authentic, real, and make genuine connections and genuinely want to help. Yeah, boo to scammers. Hello, Jennifer, and everyone in the chat. Cool. Love a reading. Yeah, let's hope so. We will get going in just a second. Just want people to be able to join so that I don't get lots of hellos while I'm reading. So brilliant to have you all here join. And I do hope I haven't missed anyone as they join. Just have to keep an eye on that little chat there. Okay. Bless. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So remember, I'm connecting with energy. So I'm going to give you the personality, the essence of what I give. If you can take it all, please say yes. If you might be able to take a little bit of it, tell me. And we will get people placed as soon as we can. So Okay, I'm going to go in and make my first connection. Let's see who we have here. Okay, I'm really drawn. I wasn't going to start out like this, but before I started, I had a song stuck in my head, and it's Lost and Found in the Moment. It's a female singer. I want to say it's something like Florence and the Machines or somebody like that. I can't even tell you who sings it. But what I do know is that one of you will have been listening to a certain song that's been going round and round in your head, and somebody will be connecting either Florence and Machines or the song, and it's kind of like lost and found in the moment. I'm rubbish at singing, so that's very embarrassing for me to do that live here. But I really feel strongly, because it's not a song I'd been listening to before, that one of you can connect with either the words in that song, Lost and Found, I'm feeling lonely, or know that song, or you'll be able to take music as a strong connection either for what you've been doing or with your person who is lost. So please, if you can take anything that I say, put your name in the chat. That's how I find you, and Stay Send puts you up. You can connect this song to a current situation. Okay, thank you, Kissa. I think, and I hope I'm saying your name right. So if I'm saying it wrong, just tell me how to pronounce it in very easy syllables. I just feel like the person I'm connecting with is bringing that to you, and they want to talk about you listening to that song or feeling very lost and found in the moment. It's quite a new song, so it would surprise me if it's directly related to the spirit. You're saying it correctly. Thank you. All right. Okay, so what does Spirit want to say to you? Let's see who is standing behind this song. Okay. Kissa, can you take somebody for whom your connection would be music, or you have a very musical, when you hear the song, you're thinking of somebody in spirit? I know you've got a situation, you can connect it to a current situation. I also want to say, as I'm connecting with you, I do feel like there's a grandparent here with you who is really, I'm going to say maternal because they want to look after you. So there's somebody here who's bringing a very maternal thought for you, who wants to look after you, because I feel like they would have taken you in their arms and given you a big hug. Okay, lost then found. Absolutely. Those are the words. I'm not hearing the whole song. I couldn't even tell you what the whole song is. I'm just hearing lost and found. So you've either found something or you're finding a situation that you're working your way through. So I just want to understand, Kissa, can you understand a grandmother or somebody who's very motherly in spirit, please? Just wait for you to respond. There we go, maternal grandmother. Okay, and you would understand that she would want to give you a hug right now. And let's just see what else she's got. She's calling you, and I'm not sure if I'm getting it right, but it's like a pet name, like don't worry, pet, all is going to be well. All is going to be okay. Yes, hugs. Absolutely. She just wants to give you the biggest hug, Kissa. Absolutely, she does. And she wants to tell you everything is going to be okay. So I feel like this situation is nearly navigated through. I feel like you're working your way through it, but there's been tears and there's been loneliness, and it's like you've even sat, holding your knees, not quite knowing where to go with it, and just wishing things would get better. Yes, all will be okay. Absolutely, it will. She's telling you that. And she's showing me the sunshine. So I feel like she liked the sunshine. I'm feeling like there's something about her sitting outside in the sunshine. And I feel like you two would spend time together. Absolutely. Okay. And what is it that she's saying? I really want you to put you in the garden. So I want you to get outside. I want you to remember what's important and just connect, stay connected. I do feel like she liked floral things, so I'm putting her in the garden, so I'm going to say flowers, but I do feel like she liked a floral pattern as well. Yeah, the sunshine. Yeah, you need some sunshine, my love. She's really telling you, even the winter sunshine or sitting by the window when the sun's coming in, you really, really need to feel that. She loved her roses, absolutely. Because I'm feeling like she's showing me, when I was away just a couple of weeks ago on a residential, outside there were these beautiful roses and the scent of them was gorgeous. And she's taking me right back to that. In fact, I made a post on TikTok with the roses, a yellow rose it was. And she wants you to like take in the smell and just look at the petals and remind you that, the roses bloom and then the petals slowly come off and the head comes off, but they will bloom again. And, change is never a bad thing. If you look after a rose bush, you have to chop it, you have to chop off the bits, and then the new growth sprouts through. And she wants to remind you that you are absolutely beautiful inside and out. She wants to remind you that you should be made to feel like the best rose on this world. You just want to bloom, you want to just feel like you're special. So I absolutely want you to take the roses, smell the roses, look at the roses, and take that on board as a message from your loved grandma. I wonder if you called her Nan. Just you're going to check your original bit. Your maternal grandmother. I just feel like there's something about something you called her. Okay. All right. Well, Kiss, I hope you can take your message from her and go and find yourself a rose to smell and look at and just remind yourself of that massive big bear hug she would give you. And she's sending you lots of love, and she wants you to concentrate on the found bit of that song, the lost and found in the moment, and you have found. So just hold on to that. Called her Nan. Yes, she really didn't like being called grandma. I got a little bit of told off there, so she's funny. That's lovely. Okay. All right. She's got a lovely sense of humour to her as well. And she's just saying, right, brush yourself off, girl. Head up. You know this. You've got this. You can see it's getting better. It's all turning a corner. You can let go now and put your head up into the sunshine and step forward. So we will say thank you to her, and we'll see who else is here. Thank you so much for working with me, Kisser. And what an unusual way to start the dem, but that's fine. Spirit know how to keep us on our toes. Okay, let's see who else we have here. Okay, I have here a gentleman, okay, and he's shown me a measuring tape. So I feel like he would have done something either in his job or he would have been very handy, because he's got one of those measuring tapes and he's measuring and he's very exact about it. So I feel like he would have always been doing his jobs. It's almost like I've connected with him and I'm interrupting him in a little bit because he's busy, he's doing stuff, but he's happy to talk to me while he's doing stuff. But I feel like this is a memory that you would have had, that he was always fixing, measuring, doing, sorting, and happy as Larry when he's doing that. I feel like he uses a pencil, really important to mark, and I just feel like attention to detail is really, really important, and he's very, very handy. So, okay, so who can take this gentleman? He is older. He's got a measuring tape, or he's measuring, and he's constantly looking at things and doing things. Oh, calibration. Sounds like, oh, it could, okay, calibration. Sounds like my fiance, he did a lot of DIY. And hi, Rob. Okay, and you can take it with your partner, Stephen. Okay, so let's get some more information from him and see where we're going. All right. Okay. This is quite a musical start for the day, because I also feel he would be listening to music or humming to himself while he worked. So I just want to check. He's either whistling, singing, humming while he's doing all of his things. So can I just check? Bernadette, he loved music. Rob, did your grandfather like to listen to music? And Alison. So we've got 3 of you in. So just check. So Bernadette can take the music. Christine can take the music. And just want to hear from Alison and Rob whistling. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, I do feel like he would write down on little bits of paper as well. He's not moving away from this scene at the moment where he's measuring, getting details, fixing things, and very, very focused. I feel like he's not a man of a million words, because he's showing me very much through my sight and what I'm doing. But I do feel like he's really proud of the work that he achieves. So I feel like there's always something on the go, but he's very, very proud of it, and he wouldn't get somebody else in to do these jobs. Okay. All right, I do feel like he is the whistler or the music lover. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, he's a man of routine, so he likes a newspaper. He likes to stop at a certain time of day for his cup of tea or his sit down with his biscuit. There's just a sense of routine in his life that's really, really important part of him. He's a planner, so he's not going to be too spontaneous. He's going to be, having everything ordered, and he doesn't like fuss. Absolutely doesn't like fuss and chaos. He's, a plodder, somebody who likes to have time to ponder things and think things through. Very regimented. Okay, does sound like I might be with you, Rob. Let's just see. Let's see if I can get any more that very specifically. Okay, I want to go back to the newspaper, because I do feel like he would have enjoyed doing a crossword. He always wants his mind occupied, this gentleman. I do feel like there's something around that. And I also feel like he would have listened to the radio. There's something specific he likes to listen to on the radio, like a show. And I'm just going to see if I can get, it's like, do you remember like the Archers or something used to be on? There's a show that he connects to on a regular basis. And again, this is part of his routine, Okay, so he did the crossword. Okay, so we're looking for between, I think it's always busy, never watch TV. No, it's definitely the radio, the wireless, rather than telly. Okay, let's just see. So we're looking, let's see what else we can get. I want something specific. He does have a laugh, though, this older gentleman. He does have a laugh, as in the sense of a chuckle. I think they can have a chuckle at home, and there's a bit of banter between him and whoever he's living with. I'm going to say he's married. I do feel like he's married. So can I just check out who can take an older gentleman, married? We've got him, called it the wireless, very dry humour. Rob, I'm going to go with you. I do feel, because I feel like he's older. I feel like he's married. Can you just double check for me, Rob? He is married? Thank you. Okay, thank you. Because I just feel like he's older than younger. Okay, let's see why he's come through. What messages he's got for you, Rob? Let's see. Okay, Rob, I don't know if you've got jobs to do in your house, or there's something that you've been putting off, but he is really reminding me about the DIY. So I feel like there's a job you need to get on and do, or get somebody in to do, and pay attention to. So I don't know if there's something that you can take that you've been putting off. And I also feel like with the music, he wants you to just make sure you stay lighthearted. So you need to, yes, jobs. Absolutely. He wants you to get on and do those, but he also, because you'll feel like you've achieved something. I feel like even in the back of your mind, it's kind of like, you know, they're there, you've been putting them off, and you need to get on and do them. But he's saying you need to also recognize when you can't do them and get someone in rather than just not having them done. Okay. Christine, goodbye. Thank you for joining. He wants you to get on and do them. But with the music, when he's talking about the wireless, he wants you to keep your vibration high and just not be work, do things and sort things out, which is a bit of a mixed message when he's telling you to get on with jobs. But it's all about not feeling that sort of pressure, making sure you keep the balance right. Make sure that you allow enough time to have music in your life or tunes in your life. And I feel like you are somebody who also appreciates a wee bit of routine. So keep hold of that. So I hope, Rob, that makes sense. And I hope you start to get those jobs done, or you get somebody in to do those jobs. And he's just sending you all of that love, I do feel like there's a reason he's come in. So I feel like there's something coming up for you, an anniversary or a big date. He's just wanting to know that he's standing tall beside you. So I hope that you can understand why he would be saying that, Rob, and take that message. Okay, I'll just let Rob take that messaging while I have a drink and check I've got that right. Good afternoon to everyone who's just joined us while we wait for Rob to reply. Hi, Joni. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Penny. Thank you for joining us. It's always so lovely to have you on board. Okay, let's see. Okay, Rob, I'll come back to that message if it didn't resonate. Otherwise, I will leave it with you and see who else we have here. Oh, gosh. The chat has just exploded. So I've obviously missed some people coming through and missed Rob's reply. That's why sometimes that happens on here. Okay. Let me just scroll down. Take all of this. His son's 87th birthday. That's the anniversary. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so pleased he got that message through, Rob. Sorry I didn't see it straight away. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Joni. It's your dad's. Bless. Okay. All right. Thank you for replying. And he did a great job, didn't he, with his messaging, Rob? So thank you for him coming through, and thank you for working with me. Okay. Welcome to everyone who has joined. And let me see who else we have here. Okay, I do feel like this is a female energy, and I feel like I want to talk about marshmallows, you know, like the pink and white ones, the round, quite big, pink and yellow, they're white, aren't they? So like in a pack, you get pink ones and you get white ones. I don't actually like them myself, but I do know what I'm talking. I know what they're describing to me. So I've got a lady here with me. She feels the need to bring marshmallows forward. So hopefully that's specific enough for somebody to recognize straight away. And let's see what else we've got to say with her. Okay, I feel like she enjoyed days out, so I feel like the marshmallows are a memory for her as well. So when she then gets them, it's like she's remembering fun times. So I feel like the marshmallows would have had a story behind them, and then every time she even just passes them in the shop, if you were with her, she'd make a comment, "Oh, do you remember?" Okay, maybe my mum, Penny. Okay, let's see who else. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your messages. Let's see what else we're getting from her. Okay, I do feel like this is a happy lady. She's really a smiley, happy lady. And And I do feel like you would have gone shopping together, because she's really showing me it's not just about having the marshmallows or having them in a pudding or on a cake or in a packet. It's also around commenting on them and the memory of doing so when you're in a shop. So I feel like you would have been close enough to her to do this when she's weller. So that tells me as well, I want to talk about her having an illness, and there would have been a time when she wouldn't have been able to go shopping. So, Penny, do you understand her having an illness and the shopping being before she became so unwell? I don't feel like she was taken that suddenly that it was a surprise. Jamie, hello. Nida, hello. Just wait and see. You do. Okay. All right. Let's see what else she's got to see. I feel like you would have remained close to her and tried to bring her memories when she couldn't go out anymore or when she was feeling more poorly. And I feel like, was there something about her eating or something about her mouth towards the end as well? Just going to check for Penny. Do you understand something about her mouth as she became more poorly, or she wasn't able to eat, or it being sore? Because I'm just drawn to the softness of marshmallows as well. There's something about softness, and I want to say you made sure her pillows were soft. So I just want to check before I plow on too far. Penny, do you understand that? You can take all of that. Lovely. Penny, I'm fairly certain we've got your mum here. Okay. And I feel like mum was quite a humble person. She's a smiley person. She's full of love. She loves to go shopping and out and about when she's well enough. But I do feel like she's quite a humble person because she doesn't really want to talk all about herself. And I feel like this is part of her as well. She's not a big I am, look at me, and taking centre of stage, and that's why her evidence is slightly more about your memories and the things that she remembers. I do know that she wants to tell me that she was very, very well taken care of, and for that she wants to give you her so much love and thanks. Okay, I even feel like people helped her take a drink or just feel that bit more comfortable, make her mouth, there's definitely something going on with dryness or her mouth that was taken care of. Okay, she also wants to take me right back when, and I feel like you, now I don't know that you looked after her. I feel like you were there and you kept her company, but I almost want to talk about a nurse with you. But I feel like it's even when you were little, maybe pretending to be a nurse or playing being a nurse or having a dressing up outfit, you would understand somebody dressing up or playing it. And I want to take you back to like 4 or 5 years old. It's almost like a snapshot memory that I'm being given here. Yeah, really sore mouth, bless her. But you all did your best to help her with that and to help that feel more comfortable. And she's just recognizing how you guys really, really homed in on her signal. You dressing up as a nurse, yeah, I can just see you as a little girl in a nurse's outfit. And I was a little bit anxious to say that, but she got it right. I always trust Spirit. They always know what they're talking about. Okay, so now we've had some really good evidence from Mum. Let's see what she wants to tell you. Okay, her bringing back you dressing up as a nurse is really relevant for your message. There's 2 things here. I feel like you look after everybody. You looked after her. You're a very caring, loving giver, fixer, take care of the situation, and she loves that about you. You just got this whole essence of caring for people, but she also wants you to look after yourself, Penny. All right, Mum wants you to remember when you were wee little dressing up and the beauty of being in your imagination, of not caring what people thought, of just having fun, doing what you wanted to do. And she wants you to remember that memory, remember the little girl that used to do that, and just get a little bit of that little girl back. Just get a little bit of that, I don't care, let's just do something for the hell of it, and enjoy in your imagination, just a bit freer. She wants you just to be that little bit freer with your energy, because then the smiles and the vibrancy will come back. And she loves you so much, but this is your pathway now. But she doesn't want you to take all of your energy looking after everybody else. Okay, so don't stop being you. It's a beautiful quality that you have. It will take you far in life, but just make sure you have enough to fill your cup, and that you're being looked after too. Okay, so Penny, I hope that message makes sense. My internet is a little bit glitchy, so I hope nobody's getting glitches your side, but it is meaning that my comments are kind of coming through in big updates, 10 at a time rather than one at a time. So I'm just going to say to Penny, thank you for letting me work with your mum. It's been a pleasure to bring her through. If you didn't understand your message, I will come back and lean back into that. Otherwise, I'm going to move on and pull somebody else through. Some lovely. Oh, bless you. You know, it's good to have a release sometimes. The tears, it's no good holding everything in. Sometimes we just need to let it out, let it go, let the tears flow, know why we're crying, know why we feel that way, because then it allows some space for happiness, some space for love, some space for laughter. And Mum wants you to be happy. She wants you to be smiling. She wants you to be free as that little girl who dressed up as a nurse and just had fun. So just take that with you. Please take a massive hug from Mum and everybody's love on here for you. And thank you for allowing me to work with her. Okay. Okay, let's see who else we have here now. Okay, so I now need to talk to somebody who gets lost in the car, somebody who isn't massive on directions. And I'm laughing because this could be me. I was staying somewhere very different the last few weeks and made some brilliant memories with some new and old friends, and some that I knew but hadn't met in person, and managed to get lost frequently. So they're just reminding me about that. So I feel like the next message is connected with either somebody in spirit who had a real thing about directions, or maybe you have a real thing about directions, and there will be happy memories attached to this, some frustrating ones as well, but there are definitely things that you would be known for, or they would be known for, sending people in the wrong direction, and even with the help of a sat nav managing to get things wrong, or a map if it's an old-fashioned route. So let's just see. So in this way, I feel they did drive, but I also feel they could get lost in a car park. They could get lost walking around. They generally just the person that we're connecting with, or the messages for, could get lost anywhere. So hello to everybody that's just joined. Please let me know if you recognize yourself or your loved one in the information I've given, and I will try and get through as many of you as you can. The quicker we place our spirit, the quicker we can move on. So I'm looking for somebody where there's a memory around getting lost or directions, and this is something that you fondly remember. Either they were good at giving you directions because you needed it. Okay, let's just allow people to take that. I also want to take an animal, so we've either got a small cat or a dog here, just because I just saw one down by my feet. They've gone as quickly as they came, but there is an animal with the spirit too. Okay, so let's see what else we've got on top of people getting lost, and maps and messages, and memories of stories about somebody's sense of direction. We've got I'm going to say cat. It's either a very small dog. I'm going to say cat with them as well. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Okay, I feel like they were able to have a laugh with themselves, because I do feel like this was a, you know, the memory or the conversations about them getting lost would have been done in a fun, banterish type of way. Okay, let's just see, where else are we going with this? I'm also drawn to sweets with them. Okay, so I'm drawn to sweets with them. I'm drawn to having the sweets in like a little paper bag, like, you remember white paper bags full of sweeties? So I feel like this would have been a situation. Haven't got any takers yet, so nobody can remember getting lost. Nobody can remember a story about getting lost or directions. It will be a memory. It will be something that you can take either for yourself or a message around your loved one. And I do feel like there is it could be a man. I can't remember if I said man or lady at the beginning, Penny. Let me just lean into it. It could well be a man. I don't feel, let's just ask. What else are we getting from them? What else are they getting from them? Okay. They've gone really silent. So I don't know if that's part of their evidence. Let me just reconnect. Penny, I've just read for you, so I'm just wondering if I've got another one for you, actually, because sometimes that happens. Very bad at directions, and my dog has just passed after the hurricane. Jamie, okay, let's see. So, Jamie, if this is for you, there'll be somebody stood behind this for you. Let me just see if I can ask them to show me who it is. It's somebody who would have been watching out for you. And it's somebody who's quite silent. So, Jamie, do you have somebody in spirit who either lost their ability to speak or had like a dementia or couldn't communicate right at the end of their life? I just want to check that out with you, Jamie, because sometimes when I get that silence, it's asking me to talk about a communication issue with them before they passed. Your father. Okay, Jamie, can I just check Dad had an issue with communication before he passed? Whether it's a mind issue or a functional ability to speak issue, I'm just feeling that is the case. And once we clear that up, he will then be able to talk. I just need to pass that through. So did Dad have that problem, Jamie? Just wait for Jamie to reply, and let's see what else he's got to say while I'm waiting for Jamie to confirm. Okay. So, Jamie, what I'm feeling is I'm feeling like Dad didn't share your sense of direction problems. I'm feeling like he was more practical. You would understand this because he's very much wanting to talk about you, not himself, but wanting to clear up the fact that I don't paint him to the world as somebody who couldn't find himself around a car park. He's quite clear about that. And in that sense, I feel like he would have been able to hold his own in a conversation in a lovely way. He's a lovely chap, but he would have pulled up something that was wrong. Absolutely. Okay, so let's just get you some more information, Jamie. So I feel like he can be quite direct when he wants to. He can say it as it is, and I also feel like he was somebody, when he was well, worked really hard, very diligent man, very work, if he was doing something, a project or something, he put his heart into it. So let's just let Jamie reply. I am sorry, there is a delay today on me getting the messages through promptly. He never stopped working, absolutely, because he's got a bit of a sense of humour with him as well, because he wants everybody to know that he's this hardworking, diligent man, and he provided for his family. He's very proud man, and making sure everything was just so, and that he provided for his was really really important for him, and you understand that. You would understand him being a very, very proud father. I feel like he was very, very proud of you. Just allow that to come through. And this is almost going into your messaging, because I feel like, what does he want to say? Okay, the first thing he wants you to know is, Jamie, you said your dog had passed, because I'm just feeling that there's, you know, like how we started, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I started off with this song about being lost and found. And I feel like your world, that hurricane really, really turned your world upside down. I feel like he wants you to know your dog is safe, and your dog is happy, and your dog is playing, and that he has your dog close by. And I also feel like you will feel your dog brush past you occasionally, and also that they'll catch your eye, because that's what happened here, just down by my legs. As I was sat here, I was drawn to look down, and I expected it to be my dog, but my dog is very, very sleepy on the floor, so it wasn't my dog. So I do feel like Dad is letting you know that all is calm, and all is okay. If we can just let Jamie comment for a minute. Jamie, I just want you to confirm if you can take that. If there's anything I've said you can't, let me know. And Dad is trying to bring a sense of calm to you now. He's trying to sense this sense of it's new beginnings, new way forward, for you to feel grounded, all will be okay. And when everything turns upside down, sometimes it's just a new start. It's just an opportunity to step forward. And, you know, he just absolutely wants you to understand that all will be okay. All will be okay. Okay, so somebody wears a baseball cap. This is either you or you. Somebody's wearing a baseball cap, and this is a trusted somebody. Can you understand why I need to talk to you about a baseball cap, Jamie? Just wait and see what Jamie's saying there. I feel like it's that he's just showing me an analogy of a baseball cap, and it's getting blown off. But actually it's okay, because even though it's a favorite thing to wear, you can have another favorite in the future, and it will be all right. So whilst you feel a bit lost at the moment, you can't take the baseball cap. Okay, so it's more of a there's just something about a hat. So I feel like it's more of an analogy of when you lose, if the wind took your hat off, you can put it back on. You can get a new one, and it will soon be replaced. And it's not belittling what you've lost, or it's not belittling where you're at. It's just saying there are new beginnings, and all will be well. Okay. I have his hat. Okay, you understand the hat now. I just knew I had to talk about a hat, and he wouldn't not allow me to take about a hat. Okay, all right. So Jamie, he's already given you quite a bit of message. It's just about keep strong. Know that he's there. He's sending all of his practical and his wisdom and his love for you right now. Your dog is around you. Your dog is very happy. They're both happy in spirit. They're both calm. They're both at peace. They're both having the most amazing time, and they're both with you. Okay. So I feel like it's just pick yourself up, keep going, and you're on the right path. And there's always tomorrow is what I'm hearing. So take his love with you, and know that he did a good job coming through today, and we wish you all the best of luck. Okay. All right. Let me just take a drink and separate, and then we'll find out who else is here. Okay, so as I make the next connection, I'm seeing a daisy, like a chrysanthemum flower. So I don't know if this is figurative or one of you can take the significance of a daisy, but I'm very, very clearly being shown that flower. So I'm just going to put that out there to start with. Let's see what else comes forward. I do feel like this is a lady. I feel like this is a lady because I'm also getting a slight floral perfume as well. And so I feel like you will know that they wore, or there's a floral smell that you associate with them. And I also feel that I need to talk about lavender as well. Okay, so it's quite a floral theme to this person. So we've got daisy flowers or chrysanthemums. We've got some sort of floral smell. It's either perfume or a soap that they used. There's some sort of smell that you will be taken back to. And I'm also talking about lavender, very specifically lavender. So it's either the plant or the color or the smell of lavender. There's something very important about lavender. And I do feel that you... Okay, so Davy, you can take lavender, and Jenna, your gran loves them all. Okay, let's just see. I do feel like I'm with a female spirit. I'm wearing a daisy t-shirt. Lavender was my mum's favourite aroma. Ah, Debbie, okay. All right, that's quite specific then, isn't it? Okay, let's just see where we're going. I'm definitely with a female spirit. Okay, and I do feel like she's got a beautiful, gentle laugh as well. It's got a softness about it. In fact, she's got a softness about her. So I just want to check, Debbie, can you take your mum having a soft laugh or having why I want to talk about her having a softness around her? Daisy's in your aunt's garden. She bought me everything peony scented and lavender I use on my son for calming. Okay, so let's see what else we can get, because that's what I thought was very specific evidence we can take. So that's a great thing. I love it when spirit make me work. Okay, so I'm just going to give this as it is. I need to talk about a tea towel. So that puts me in the kitchen, I guess. I'm guessing that would mean that everybody uses tea towels. What's this about, a tea towel? I feel like she's got a tea towel with something on it. There's a memory to do with a tea towel that you will be able to remember. There's something specific about knowing that she stood there with this tea towel, or what's on the tea towel is important. See where else she's going with the tea towel. I feel like she would do her drying up, and I feel like it was a girly laugh. Okay, I liked her laugh. Okay, so we've got that. Who can take her with a tea towel? And I do feel like she would have dried up by hand as well. I feel like she's a bit old school in that sense. So you can't think of it, that's fine, Debbie, no problem. That's what the evidence is for, is to separate us out. So let's just see who can take the tea towel. Cornelia, hopefully I'll get to you, my love. Hopefully I'll get through as many people as possible. Okay, Jenna, your gran was always drying the dishes. Let me just go back. Your gran loved them all. Okay, see what else we're getting. I do feel like she is more traditional in the kitchen. Okay, let's just see. I feel like the kitchen is important to her, because I'm asking her to show me something different and she's not doing it at the moment. Okay, she's just come in with a couple of different bits. Okay, so I feel the kitchen is important to her. I feel like she's traditional. I would even go as far as to say she would own an apron. She would have an apron. But now she's also showing me an ornament. I'm going to call it an ornament. It could be called a vase. It's like a bowl with a lid on it. It looks to me like china, so you can pull the lid off it. I'm not, let's see where we're going with this. What's she got in it? I'm just going to see if I can find out what's always wore an apron. Okay. Debbie, your mum used to use tea towels for the dishes and no dishwasher. Yeah, she's definitely showing me, and she always used an apron. Debbie, can you take, who can take the ornament? It's rounded. I'm seeing it as rounded and it's got a lid on the top. Okay, so who can take, out of everybody can take, only if you could take the first bit as well. So we don't want new people, just the ones that can already take this lovely lady with the soft laugh, with all of the flowers, the lavender and the flowers and the floral, and the doing the washing up by hand and all of those things, and an ornament, a china teapot. Okay, Jenna, you can take a china teapot ornament. Okay, just want to check whether Debbie can take anything like that. Only because I'm slightly drawn to Debbie, so I just want to check before I move on with somebody else. I'll see what else I can get for her. Let's see what's she getting, what's she bringing, what's she bringing. Many ornaments. She used to collect teapots and she had loads of them. Okay, Debbie, I'm definitely with you. I do feel like I'm with you. I'm drawn to you. You can take all of the evidence, and that energy flow is coming in your direction. Okay. Okay. Let's just see. So the others listening, if I say anything that rules Debbie out, just keep listening in. I'm just going to give her a couple of extra bits of evidence so that we can absolutely know we've planted her. Okay, so what is she giving me? Okay. Okay, I feel like her house would be tidy. So she's showing me the beds being made, and I even want to put something floral in the bedrooms. And the other thing she is giving me is... okay, she's reminding me that in front of my reads, I always give the analogy of slippers. Okay, so I feel like this lady would have been a slippers lady, and I do feel like the bedroom she's showing me, there is a rug on the floor. I do feel like there's a rug on the floor here. Just checking I'm still in the bedroom, but there's definitely a rug on the floor. She's a very house proud lady. Her house is tidy and very well kept. Okay, let's just see if what messages we're going to lean into. Okay, I feel like it, as part of tidying and cleaning, it was almost a little bit therapeutic for her. I feel like it was a sense of, you can get rid of some energy with a good old, you know, rub of the surface and a pull of the bed and a straightening out. Yes to the slippers and the rug on her bedside. Okay, thank you, Debbie. And I feel like I want to talk about this with you. I feel like there's a little bit of pent up energy with you, Debbie, that you just need to let go of. You need to let it out. So I hope this is making sense to you. There's something about even when life is being challenging, you know, that you can tidy a surface or tidy a room and feel that you've achieved something, that you're in control of something. There's nothing better. She's reminding me, bless her, she's reminding me, if I'm cross, if I'm anxious, I give the sink a really good clean, and my husband will always laugh because the bathroom gets a right old scrub if I need to get rid of some energy, and she's just reminding me of this. So absolutely never a mess. It is so your energy is ragged right now. I need to bend. Yeah, go and give something a really good scrub, or go for a walk where you really march. I want you to let it out. It's not doing you any good keeping it inside, Debbie. I want you to let it go. Even better if you can put some music on and you know, sing from the top of your voice. I want you to release the energy that's inside you, because it's going to bubble up otherwise, and it's like, you know, it's like stuck. So whether it's in a singing, dancing way, whether it's in a scrubbing way with the bathroom, whether it's a vigorous walk, I want you to let go. Remember, we can give our things to the universe. They will deal with karma. They will make sure the universal law sorts it all out. The worst thing we can do is hold on to it, because we only have our bodies to hold our energy. So when we're holding things inside and we're not letting go, we're taking up some of our space for negativity. So let it go and allow some kindness in, allow some healing in for yourself. You're a very kind girl, I know that, but I want you to do a bit for yourself, all right? And to do something that makes you smile, all right? So do something that brings a bit more happiness, and let go of whatever it is. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. So I hope go and see what you can vent on. Even better if you sort something else, or have a double whammy with it. But I'm glad you can take that message, Debbie, and I'm glad that you can understand that, and you're going to go and let go. So Mum did a great job there of getting through and getting you to hear her advice, and what good advice it is as well. Okay. All right, let's see who else we have here. Let's just sit and see. Okay, so I am hearing the crooners here now. So we've had quite a musical theme. Isn't it funny how sometimes we get themes on these reads? But I am feeling like I've got somebody with me who like to listen to crooners, I'm going to call them. So I'm feeling like Bing Crosby, Max Bygraves, like the old school. So we would... I can't even think of some more modern ones. Max Bygraves. I'm just feeling like the old school crooning music. I feel like they would unashamedly, Johnny Mathis, if you wanted to bring it up even to the 70s, 80s, more sort of croony music. And they loved what they loved right up until the end. Michael Bublé, absolutely. That's the one. I was trying to think of his name. Absolutely. We've got somebody here who is right on that era of music, right on that sort of genre of music. Was just happy to just sit listening to that music. So let's see who else can take that. Let's see what else they've got. I'm going to say, am I going to say this is a lady? Matt Monroe, Jim, yeah, absolutely, all of those. I do feel like this is a lady, but I feel like whoever's in the house with her can also appreciate the music because they had to. But I feel like there's almost a bit of a crush there as well, because it's romantic music. It's good music to listen to. What else have we got? Okay, I feel like this person would have sung in the house. So I feel like they would have sung along. I'm not saying that I think they could have even been persuaded to have done sort of a karaoke, but they wouldn't have been a professional singer. Okay, so, but you would have caught them singing at home. Hello, Julie. Okay, so what else have we got with this person? I feel like there's a ring I need to talk about with this person. So I feel like their ring has been left, and there is a significance of the ring, and the ring has a jewel in it. So it's got a stone in it. It's not like a wedding band. It's got a stone in it. And I do feel like they would have always worn their rings. And I feel like they had 2 or 3 rings that they wore on their finger. I feel like there's definitely 2 or 3 rings on their finger. And I also feel like they wore a necklace. So I feel like they liked the things to look nice, the sparkles. I feel like they would have liked sparkles, or just to have been well dressed. Okay. And I feel like they would have had their ears pierced as well. This person likes jewelry, does like jewelry, important to them. They're not a show off, but they just like to look good. And I feel like they have 1 or 2 really nice bits. Okay, let's see what else we're getting with this lady. Okay, I feel like appearances are quite important. So I feel like they would have had their hair done, and just that whole appearance thing. They're not vain by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, they could hold their own and they could look good. It was really, really important. Aunt had lots of rings, nicknamed Joey Diamonds. Okay, Jennifer, can you take the music thing as well? Can you take her liking the older music, or somebody around her liking that style of music? Sort of Michael Bublé-esque, but could be, you know, sort of old-fashioned music as well. Just want to check with Jennifer if I can tie those two bits of evidence up. Just check. She definitely liked to look good, and she definitely had an appreciation of sparkly things. Yeah, oldies. And we like to say my oldest son is an old soul and likes the oldies too. Absolutely. Okay. Jennifer, I do feel like I've got your aunt here with me. So let's just see where we're going. And I do feel like there's a sense of she's not quite letting go of this style thing at the moment, which is unusual for me to talk about clothes and things like that. But I do think it's important to be coordinated and to be well turned out. I just feel like she's got that sense of, you know, and she would have really enjoyed it if she could have gone to an event or a dinner or a cruise or something, you know, some event where she could get dressed up was really appreciated. So when those occasions did happen, if they ever happened, she would have really enjoyed getting ready for those, and been thinking about it. She took every opportunity to make the most of being able to glam up just that little bit. Okay. And I do feel like she was a good talker. I feel like she's sociable. Lots of nice clothes. I have some of hers. Just went on a cruise she wanted to go on. There we go. That's why she wanted me to talk about a cruise. Okay. Absolutely. That would have been her dream. And I get this sense that she's so proud and pleased that you went on it, because I just feel this welling up of excitement that she was able to you know, you were able to experience it on her behalf. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm just going to say this. I don't feel like she's hard up for money, but I don't feel like she's a millionaire. But I feel like she would have easily stepped up into that sort of more grander lifestyle if she'd have been given the chance. I feel like she just is a lady who has class, but is very sociable, able to hold her own, and is fun to be around. I feel like she's got an energy that you just, you know, she can make even going out for tea fun. I just feel like it's a nice energy. Okay. And she truly believes it's about making the most of each situation. Making the most of each situation is really, really important. Okay. Okay. And there's something she wants to make nod. She wants to make nod to her outfit that she was placed in when she passed. I just feel like there was a great deal of thought about that, and she just wants to show appreciation that you recognize that side of her, and that she gives her full appreciation for what was done. And I do feel like there's a picture of her that she's particularly proud of as well. So I don't know if this will either be a picture out or it was in her booklet, but there's a picture of her that she just is really chuffed that it's been picked and it's out there. So Jennifer, I hope you understand that. I've got a bit of a lag on my messages, so I just want to double check that you can take that. What's her message for you? Well, her message for you, Jennifer, is it never hurts to sparkle. It never hurts to shine. It never hurts to have a bit of fun and make the most out of every moment. Good company. Asked for an opinion, but he did great. Yes, her and I in the picture. Okay, that's lovely. She wants you just to know that you are such a special gentle, soft soul, and she thinks that you're gorgeous, and you will go far. She wants you to know that she so appreciates you, that she's fine, she's happy, she's at peace, she's sparkling in the sky is what she's saying. And she wants you just to make sure that you sparkle. It is all about that. Sometimes, particularly if you're feeling a bit low or a bit tired, just put on just a tiny something, whether it's the colour, whether it's a sparkle, that just will give you that extra little boost as you walk out the door. And when you do so, you can think of her and smile, all right? And know she's with you. Absolutely know she's with you. And thank you for letting me work with your aunt. It's been an absolute pleasure. What a lovely, delightful lady. And what a wonderful way to end our session. So thank you. I'm sorry I didn't get through for more of you, but we had some fantastic reads in this hour. There's people reading every day, so do join. I'm back in 2 weeks' time. I absolutely adore and love this session, so I appreciate every single one of you. I hope I said hello individually. If I didn't, then absolutely hello and thank you for joining us. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Facebook, and watch the other live readers who are all amazing. So thank you so very much for joining in, for giving me your energy, for allowing me this space to connect with spirit. And I appreciate every single one of you. Have a brilliant 2 weeks. All of us take the sunshine and go forward smiling until we see each other in 2 weeks' time. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, everybody.